All right. Let me replug my mic. I'm sorry. I forgot I should have done that. We're back. We're back with Fallout. Fallout. Sorry, I've been reading magic spoilers and TV show spoilers for a show I haven't seen yet. That's not the first season. That's not the point. Uh, Farming Simulator 25. Sorry, I really had to stop and not say Fallout 25 again. We talked about the Universe Beyond cards, my buddy. Uh, I'm not going to get him. I haven't bought a magic card in forever, but I still follow him because it's the best. Uh, but we had the Universe Beyond for the show is doing the like universes within versions where it's like, look, it's just a card we already have but reskinned to be a Fallout card, but they're doing that with Fallout cards. So like the T60 power armor card is just the T45 power armor card. Really, really odd. Not odd, just funny. So yeah, we're here. Oh, I need to put solid fertilizer and empty castle stones out. Why can't we just move on to April? Why can't we just move on to April? Why does crap keep having to pop up? So we're gonna have to go get castle stones, and we're gonna have to go dump fertilizer. Fertilizer will be easy because I have a little rumbler over there. I'll just hop into that and scoot some fertilizer about. I have 63. 823? We're still not really getting more. Alright, it's 5 o'clock. Oh, shoot. For some reason, my downtime button doesn't work all the time. I don't know what it is in the keyboard. So if my side panel one doesn't work, I don't know what to do and I panic. Alright, so we didn't quite make it to April. But we can see at the top there, very large greenhouse needs solid fertilizer. Post office needs mail. There's full-on mail. I don't really care about that. I'm just going to scoot it off to the side for now, I think. We've done a little too many mail runs the past couple days. We'll give it some time. But the castle stones and fertilizer, I want to go make sure are sorted out. And we got to move egg pallets. Always be moving egg pallets. Crazy. Crazy how many eggs 2,000 chickens lay. Just craziness. Alright. Let's do this first. That seems easy. Huh. Really wasn't expecting these guys to... Well, that one's just plants. I don't think it needs fertilizer. You need like 10,000, so... I don't mind selling off 100 liters. Yeah. I just sold off castle stones. How do I need to do that? How do productions work? You just keep making more until they're full? That how it works? Not in my world. And this will be able to take all of it, because this has the giant capacity for fertilizer. Oh, or not. That's fine. Let's pop over here for a second just to scoot these out of the way. We here at Lizard Post Office Service really care about your package. Really care about your letters. Alright, so that's fine. Castle stones. You? Yeah. Oh, castle. I guess you should let them fill up, but it's money sitting on the table. I can go empty them, just slide the pallets over like I do everything else, but... might as well just go empty them. I don't like how much activity is going on in this, anyway. God, I got everybody in my family obsessed with the Dutch Bros drink right now. The banana bread mocha. Fantastic. And what's also fantastic is I'm from a part of the U.S. where mocha coffee isn't just a coffee with some Hershey syrup squirted in like it is in like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. It's a Dutch chocolate milk, which is basically like chocolate half and half. Like chocolate heavy cream. And then they just like put some espresso in it. It's bad. It's so good. Oh, come on, really? Just a little too far forward. God, I hate these bridges. I'm so bad at them. Then I'm back on the Fallout cards. Someone made an edit of Maximus, which I don't even know what his actual card is called now because it's edit's ingrained in my mind, where it's like Maximus, Sprite drinker, and they added a Sprite in his hand, and then the flavor text is, "It is a knight's duty to drink Sprite." That's now stuck in my head. Whenever I say stuck in my head, I think I say it in the same way that's trendy to say verbal stims, because I don't always say them out loud. But I will think, it is a knight's duty to drink Sprite every time I see any can of Sprite or soda or Metal Yellow or Sierra Mist or Starry or... Ah, that's right, they killed Sierra Mist. Rest in peace. What's messed up is that Starry feels like it tastes better, despite it being the exact same... Oh my goodness, I'm not going to the castle, we're going to the castle stones. And up to the castle. Actually, we're not even going to the castle. Because it's full up on stones. It hasn't processed them yet. What am I stuck on? There's a tree. Right there. The tree had to die because I took a wrong turn. That's how messed up life is. Like I probably said, maybe 50 episodes in. I think I've said this like for the past 30 episodes. Not a farming simulator episode unless I start the episode off by immediately messing up a very simple task. In this case, just driving to a location. You see at the top there, it's going to fill up on the castle stones in 3 hours. We're only 4 hours away from April, so I couldn't even make it to April before that filled up, which isn't a big deal. It really isn't. I should have just moved on and dealt with it in the morning. In the morning, baby. Messed up is I try not to sound like too excited or loud while recording here, because if I sound like I'm having fun, my wife gets mad at me. Not like actively mad, but like passively mad. Which makes sense. We're not really in a great situation, but this isn't helping it, because viewers like you haven't logged on to my Patreon to pledge $7,000 a month to me to keep my dream alive. And honestly, that's very selfish. Oh. Man. Running in the morning, baby. Pretty, pretty, in the morning, baby. That's not like a wife, like when a stand-up comedian makes too many wife jokes and then they get divorced a few years later. I feel like that's just where I'm at. I guess I can pull up. I don't need to resort to that just yet. Not that I'm gonna get divorced, but, well, probably. If I keep not making enough money, probably. But I mean, like, job searching, like, nothing makes me want to kill myself faster than looking for a job. Nothing just makes me lose all self-esteem, myself, and everything faster. And that's including being told that I'm not doing it hard enough by my wife. And that stuff only really hurts because it's like, man, everything just hurts. So yeah, that's why I need that 100 subscribers to be permanent and not just people in and out. All right, just deal with some distortion on my voice. I do not know what's causing it. I don't, because I do listen back and it's not permanent. It just sometimes happens. So I guess I'll just keep replugging my mic every time I record. Just hope it helps. Recording too, that way if someone like comes in, they're like, oh, what if he fixes it mid-recording? Like, oh, he did, and then they'll get sad next episode when it's broken again. I don't know. Really don't know. These are all things I feel like I should know. Those are all things I feel like are knowable. I just don't know them. Oh my god. Really? Really, you couldn't drive through that ditch like that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just drive through the ditch. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and bring on the back of a Dragula. I'm still gonna watch the Munsters. I keep forgetting that's been on my list. So many movies are just like on my list, like I want to watch them, but like I feel like once a month I'll watch like 1 or 2 movies on average. It's like, it'll be like 1 weekend I'll be like, you know what, I feel like watching movies, and I'll watch like 7 in a row, and then I won't for like 3 months. I think it's because, like, I just like movies, so I only really watch movies I want to watch them. It's not like music where I'll just listen to anything. I usually end up liking most things I listen to, but I won't just listen to anything. Problem is I'm bad at, like, figuring out what I want to listen to next. So I end up listening to a lot of savvy stuff. It's just because it's, like, there, or the UI-wise, to just kind of scroll down to the next album, you know? And I really, really will listen to anything. You would not be catching anything where I'd be like, yeah, I like this. This is Sleep Token. I listened to a Sleep Token album, and oh my goodness, that was like probably 15 minutes into this episode. I haven't done anything. It's crazy. This game is awesome. But yeah, I listened to a Sleep Token album. Now it's just hot garbage. Like every song sounded like a different pop song. I don't know which pop song, but just a different one. Uh, like it was eaten, like it was just being eaten. Like a different pop song was just being eaten by the Aldrich Dark Souls 3. Except, oh, and just like Aldrich and Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 3 in general, it was just boring. It's just boring. That's right, I'm a Dark Souls 3 hater. Yes, I've beaten it. And Platinum. I did not Platinum Dark Souls 3. Only Platinum Bloodborne and Platinum Elden Ring. Those are the only ones. I actually was like, I'm gonna sit down and get every achievement. It's like Dark Souls 1, all the achievements are pain in the butt. Same with Demon Souls and Demon Souls Remastered. And Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Actually, I don't know if the Dark Souls 3 achievements are a pain in the butt or not. I just didn't care for them. Didn't care about Dark Souls 3 that much. But the Elden Ring and Bloodborne are easy because it's just like get all the stuff. Once you have all the stuff you can get, you get the platinum. I think I had to beat it 3 times to get like all the boss weapons. I don't remember. I know it was 3 times. I just can't remember like why you had to beat it 3 times. Right. I don't know why I didn't speed up once I emptied it, but we're good. Alright, happy April. April comes, all sorts of goodness. Because we got to cut all the grass fields, we have to plant soybeans and sorghum. We have to... That's really it, actually. Cut the grass fields, plant soybeans and sorghum. Fertilize the sorghum. $1,500 chickens sold. Pretty good. Let's take a look at everything. Still doing good. Next offspring in 4 months. We got 2 whole pallets of goat milk and all that. Oh yeah, our goats, newborn goats, are a little older now. You over. And when it comes time to sell that goat milk again, we're going to be rich. Alright, how you guys doing? Straws, good. Slurry, good. Manure, good. Food, good. How much buffalo milk we get? 800. Alright, not really worth moving. Today? Whoa. Just like took that 1 pallet right out. How we doing? A lot of beams. A lot of beams. That's pretty much how that's doing. That's too much flour to really feel like moving. Just slide a couple over, that'll be fine. Ooh. You go in there. Thank you very much. It's crazy. It's crazy amount of eggs already. Not even like I passed so much time. It's just how much crap we accumulated in the little time I didn't pass. Make sure the mail's not going to build up. Alright, and time to cut some grass. Okay. If I was using AI, I could go cut the sorghum field and go put him on the tractor, but I'm not using AI for some reason, so we're still sticking with the gimmick. Up there. Actually. Nice. Nice crop. Looking good. What? There's no way. Come on, man. No way you couldn't figure that out. I love getting things just perfectly stuck. The pixel perfect stuck. Just very good at that. Yeah. Like to go as fast as possible, please. Okay, well, I'm getting the same yellow yield as the rest of the field, so I think we did alright. Come on, really? No, no, no. I think we did alright. Field's not really that great. That's okay. Guess we'll get more of it. That's all that matters. Not like a whole lot more, but it's a good strip around it. Look at that every cut, instead of just every few cuts like with the meadow grass. Or actually, we haven't gotten the meadow grass at all last year because I've been using this, and this doesn't cut meadow grass, so... You know, take with that what you will. Oh my god, you do not like this corner of the field. Why not? I have no idea why I'm getting 13 FPS over here. Where did I miss some? It was here and then around the other edge. I just wanted to get to a spot. I probably should have done 2 headlands, but I'm thinking about it. Just because there's so much crap on the edge of this field now that used to not be edge of field. Oh, that would have been. That'd have actually been a good time to get this swap I missed. I'm forgetting it will cut backwards. I think I do want a couple more big grass bales so that I can feed the beef cow with, just to keep them on hand. And then the rest of this will probably go to the goats. And then anything that doesn't go to the goats, I guess I'll probably have way too much for the goats, so I could probably turn a lot of this into silage. And then I should start taking silage down to my mega hub. Oh, that's alright, I get as much money per hour. I was wondering why I went down. It's because I ran out of manure and slurry to process. That was a good, that's a lot of hourly income. I'm definitely gonna want 2 headlands for this bad boy. And then I won't have 3 grass fields for the July cut because one of them will be sorghum at that point. But then I'll have 3 again for the November cut, so it looks like I just have to do 1 for sorghum. I'm on the Fallout meme subreddit where people are like, Fallout 1 is dated. And it's like, no, Fallout 1's not. The combat in Fallout 1 is not dated. Like, just because it's not a third-person over-the-shoulder shooter or literally Baldur's Gate 3 does not mean the combat is dated. Also, Fallout 1 famously has voice acting. I don't think voice acting adds anything to a game. You know what I mean? It's like a finishing touch, but like, you know, Morrowind's my favorite game. I'm alright with just like there being 5 lines that are voiced and everything. I just don't, you know, I don't think it's like a, oh, games have voice acting, so my game has to have voice acting kind of deal. You know what I mean? The game design isn't just put everything that's ever been in. And people thinking it is why innovation hasn't really like happened too much, because why innovate when you can just keep slapping crap together? Turning into like the new Morrowind, where people are like, well, I didn't look up anything about how to build my character and tried to use a skill they were bad at in combat and failed, and now I'm saying that the game design is dated. Like, the reason people even care so much about Fallout 1 and 2 is because no one's really quite replicated their, like, combat, you know? No one's, like, fully made, like, another modern Fallout. There's a bunch of attempts. It just seems not generous to call them that. They'd be good. People have been trying. It's just, like, you know, they're not making Fallout. They're making something else, which is fine. But I think there's just a reason Fallout 1 and 2 gameplay stick with so many people. It's because they're decidedly not dated. And we think I could drive out of here. Let's see. There's always something in the way, but But there didn't have to be. Oh, it's this one. Well, if it's this beach, let's get rid of it. Fuck you, beach. Okay, is it the fence? Yeah, it's the fence. I can just get around it. Jeez. So much grass. Oh, this one's yielding nicely. Well, it is possible to get good yield out of a grass field. That field up there sucks. Classic missed corner. Oh yeah, very good. Look at that. Just one headland? Okay. This one usually gives me two, I thought. Every time I turn now, I think about the Marty Robbins song. Because, yeah, I listen to Marty Robbins because of New Vegas. We're talking about bucking the horse, and it's like, he'll turn on a nickel and give you some change. She'll turn on a nickel and give you some change. That's what I think about every time I turn, even if I'm not turning on a nickel. should really sell my other mowers. I'm not going to use them. I don't think I'm going to mow any meadow grass. I don't think I care. I'm just going to use this. I like this thing. When it wants to work. But if it doesn't want to work, we have other crap. I'm not sure why it doesn't want to do sorghum. But, I guess it's alright. Trying to feed our chickens here. Yep. Gonna hit that immediately. That's alright, we're gonna turn on a nickel. Give it some change. I said, yep. What a concept. I could use a little fuel myself, and we could all use a little change. Hell, the years stop coming and they don't stop coming. Hit the ground running. Doesn't make sense what you did for fun. Your brain gets blown, your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets home? You never know if you don't go with the flow now. It's messed up because I've been whistling Caramel Dancing for like months at work and no one's gotten it. I whistled Smash Mouth for 30 seconds and the entire floor was like, "You, that's Smash Mouth? You whistling Smash Mouth? You look like you listen to whistle Smash Mouth." Really says a lot. Really says a lot about society. Well, I'm getting so much like ghosting. I keep messing with my graphic settings. I don't have any kind of like upscaling or frame generation on, so I don't know. I don't know why it's been like that. I see it in OBS too. I don't know what's causing it. Well, this one's doing a little better than last time. That's good. That's the start. Okay. Feel myself hitting that telephone pole if I try to swing around right here. Alright. In fact, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I would say people would hate people hate when like you interpret what they're saying, because, you know, they just think they're saying what they're saying, but they're not really saying anything. They're just kind of shouting buzzwords at you. But I think when people say dated, they just mean the fact that it's like in Baldur's Gate 3, you know, when you level up or building your character, you're not really doing anything. You know what I mean? You're kind of just, you just like pick fighter and it's okay, well, here's what a fighter does. You leveled up a fighter, good job. And that's kind of like a 5th edition thing more than specifically Baldur's Gate 3, but it's like, you can't really, you kind of just hold your hand and says like, good job the whole time you're making your character. Uh, Whereas, like, older games kind of don't tell you anything and just kind of let you make a bad character, but then people will say that makes the game bad. So it's kind of all over the place. So let's see. We need to jump into here. And let's go... What are we thinking? Kind of want some more big bales just on hand. They're handy to have. Yeah, I forgot the working speed's already 30. That's probably fine enough. It's picking it up. Alright. Just bailed that stick. Wait, no, that's poplar. Poplar, you're actually bailing sticks. Oh, I did miss some. That stinks. Really? You don't have to do that. You know that you can just back up normally. You don't have to frickin' ah! Okay, I guess this thing can't turn. Not really gonna be doing turning around maneuvers. Such as turning down the next row or whatnot. It's just the angle of these ones that makes it hard to turn up. Oh, yeah. Get it. That's just a nice way for me to have easy to get food for my beef cattle. And my sheep. But the sheep, I don't know, it's been like 2 years and they haven't gone through one bale. 35 sheep don't really eat much food. No, 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 no. Don't try. What are you doing? Oh my god. I wasn't really expecting to get 2 full bales, so we did alright. Yeah, I'm not really worried about picking up these bits because it's not going to get me another bale. And I'm not going to come back up with the loading wagon, and I'm not going to unload a partial bale. So we will just pick up those missed bits on the next time. I think I really should turn this into a full path, huh? I could just go right there, and it'd be fine. Less steep than the hill. Oh, come on. Like it doesn't want to straighten out unless it's going to fling to the other side. Okay, you know what? We're just... Do you want to just, like, randomly start zigzagging? Which could have forced the issue. Alright, let's get on a loaded wagon. Needed a loading wagon because it has the silage additive. I think just 10% more grass when you pick it up. Or 5%. 5 or 10% more grass. Oh. I don't know what I hit. I guess I had my reverse button. I don't remember hitting my reverse button. Yes, I did. Yeah, loading wagon just scoops it up. Doesn't really complain. Like the balers do. Damn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, loading wagons. Loading wagon rocks. Jeez, will you stay, line, please? Hoping I don't have to go and re-empty out, but I might have to. Gotta go dump this in the go pen and then the rest into silage, I guess. And then at some point we'll start getting rid of silage, but yeah, I just don't know how to straighten out a car. That's my issues. Oh, come on. Please get to the end of the line. Yeah, okay. Two bales and a loading wagon. It's not bad so far. Granted, those bales are like 62,000 liters apiece. And there's like a quarter of a bale in there anyway, too. That's about what I thought. Man, I wasn't expecting 2 full loading wagons out of this. Crazy. But this will be the last cut for a while on this field. Because it'll be sorghum next. I really thought I was going to get a start on the next field with this wagon, but I guess not. Go turn this in. Gotta go turn this in. I already ate all that grass. That's so funny. Okay, there's no... This isn't where I'm going with grass. It's only take half an hour for it to process all that. That's funny. Alright, scoop the last field, smallest field, and then we'll call it an episode. And the next time, we'll get the sorghum and soybeans in. And then we'll... Sorghum's in a planter. No, sorghum's not in a planter. It's with the seed... No, I guess it just depends if I need a fertilizer or not. Oh, it's April, so I guess I have to weed the onions and oats before I forget, too. Those will need to be sprayed with herbicide. gonna make that turn. Oh man, I'm not gonna make any of these turns. I just got 4 rows. Why do I always struggle at the very end? I usually get about 100-something thousand out of this, just under 100,000. So it looks like we're about on par, even though the yield map said it was better. That's just alright. So I want to expand this with field 4. I think that'll be nice. Yeah, about a pretty normal yield here. Definitely better than last time, but about what we usually get. All right. All right. Yeah, that's the show. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.